clap sync meme review. Actually, we're just gonna be looking at a bunch of titles and thumbnails because the last time you guys went absolutely insane. Look at that many views. That's not typically normal for me. I think it's kind of normal for me to get maybe 10, 20, 30,000 views. But over 300,000 views? We'll see if we can try to hit 500,000 views with this one. Because not only am I going to mention Nogla, I'm also going to mention Terrorizer and Delirious. Because someone on the Nogla video sat here and said that I should check out Nogla, Delirious, and Terrorizer, and all of their videos recently to see all the other shade and everything else that they're doing in the titles and thumbnails. Which I honestly sat here and said, you know what, it's kind of useless to talk about this, but let me address it because a lot of people on my Discord has been messaging me and saying, hey, did you see him throwing shade? What's your thoughts? And instead of me addressing it in a Discord message, I'm here to address it. So let's get into the titles and thumbnails. Vanoss is gonna get me canceled. It could be a reference to all the stuff that's been happening on Twitter. Ohmwrecker calling them out, trying to cancel the Vanoss crew. Could be in reference to that. Marcel has left the group. I mean, that's probably just because he raged. Okay, now this is a real one. Addressing the allegations against me. That is definitely sitting here and trolling the entire thing where there's allegations against members of the Vanoss crew. Whether they're true or false, we have no idea yet. Some stuff may be true, but compared to all of the things that are being accused towards the Vanoss crew, there's very little stuff for us to actually go off of. But sitting here saying addressing the allegations against me, now I don't know if there was anything in particular going towards Terrorizer, which I don't think there was anything, but this is interesting. Oh, I should have just read the title of the video right before it. Just 4 YouTubers sucking each other. Those are the allegations, guys. This one's saying, yep, we're getting sued. Okay, that might be towards the, like, whole using Homer Simpson and stuff like that. That could be in reference to that, but Ohmwrecker has been on occasion, especially recently, wanting to go out and sue a lot of people. He even tried to sit here and tried to sue me at one point, or wanted to sue me at one point. This video is gonna get Ireland canceled. Now, every single title that just uses canceled is most likely a joke. I don't ever see them actually uploading a canceled video where they have to explain themselves to their own channels. But all the ones that are using like the word canceled, getting me canceled, getting Ireland canceled, whatever the case may be, could be in reference to possibly other people trying to cancel the Vanoss crew based off of what Ohmwrecker has said and what Keemstar has said, which we know to this day, most people don't really care. I'm not saying don't care about these allegations. If they end up being true, obviously show your care to the victims and stuff like that. It's horrible if these things happen. But with no evidence coming out, it seems very unlikely, and it seems like another moment from like the Me Too movement. Or it just seems like an old ex-member of the Vanoss crew, who's upset with the Vanoss crew and wanting to throw as much dirt as they possibly can towards the Vanoss crew. Just some food for thought. Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul, the love story. I think I saw the thumbnail and title like a long time ago. It's kind of cool that they're addressing other stuff that's happening on YouTube and incorporating it either in their videos or thumbnails or titles. So we're about 2 months back and I'm not seeing anything really. I mean, nothing like specifically throwing shade like Nogla did. I mean, like what Nogla did was like that was obviously throwing shade towards Minilad, but I can't find anything else here. Why does Nogla get me into these situations? Not really. Why am I friends with him? Not really. I'm specifically looking for titles and thumbnails recently that throw some shade, but I'm not finding anything. Not from Terrorizer, at least. I mean, there might be some subtle stuff here and there, but nothing much from Terrorizer himself, which is completely fine. Now, let's check out Delirious. Alright, the most sus thing that happened on Fortnite, that was an hour ago. Nah, if it's gonna be a lot of this, I don't think so, but we'll look. The group is falling apart. I mean, you know, that could be just, you know, fake drama as a thumbnail title, get people hooked to watch the video type thing, but no shade really being thrown. The real reason Vanoss crew don't play together, that could be addressing things like why some members of the Vanoss crew don't play with other members of the Vanoss crew. For example, I haven't seen Big Jiggly Panda play with the Vanoss crew recently, and now that just might not be me following them a lot. So if he has and I haven't seen it, my bad, but I haven't seen Big Jiggly Panda play with the Vanoss crew a lot. I don't know if he's doing more solo content, or maybe I'm just not watching the videos where he's in them. I have no idea. Same thing with this one. Why the Vanoss crew split up? I have no idea, but that isn't really throwing shade at all. I mean, that's just sitting here getting people to hook to click and watch the video. Again, fun titles. You might think something's up if you just read the title, but the moment you look at the thumbnail and it's all jokey and cartoonish and colorful, you know that it's just a joke, or there was some serious rage and the Vanoss crew might look like they will split up if they say some rather vulgar things towards each other. And I saw this one comment pop up saying, hey, why is the Vanoss crew using like the R slur? And why are you cool with it and all that other stuff? Look, this is all I gotta say towards that. They're a group of friends. They're gonna say stuff that they probably don't actually mean, but they get mad at each other. They yell, they scream. Everyone goes through this either with a sibling or a best friend or just a regular friend. It doesn't matter what. But is it particularly bad to sit here and say the R slur? Well, it depends on where you're from. I think that most people find that word a little disturbing sometimes to hear, but it can be used in more of a darker sense, you know, for humor and stuff like that, which the Vanoss crew is known to have some more dark humor, so I don't personally see a problem with it. I know where I grew up, a lot of people were using the R word. When I was a younger kid and I didn't know any better, I used the R word, but that doesn't mean it was right for me to do or my friends to do back in the day, or people that I heard use it. It's just something that some places, you know, you grow up with it, some places you don't. It is what it is. Is it worth canceling the Vanoss crew over? I don't think so. I just think, hey, if you're not into it, don't watch their videos, or hit the dislike button, I guess. It is what it is. Now, this one could be something how they caught me cheating, but even then, it's probably, you know, just jokes. I mean, there's no obvious weight behind these titles or thumbnails. We're just looking for them throwing shade, because people told me to check it out, and that's what I'm doing. Here's the truth. I'm a monster. That could obviously be throwing shade because Ohmwrecker is calling Delirious almost everything in the book. He's done this, this, and that, and he needs to be off the platform for that, and he needs to be charged, and yada, 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 and there's legal stuff happening behind the scenes and stuff like that. Ohmwrecker has called out Delirious on a lot of things, and maybe that's Delirious playing, you know, a little bit of fun into this entire thing. Being like, yep, here's the truth. I am a monster. I'm a horrible person, guys. Come watch this video to find out. And then it's just a gameplay video, and then he racks up more on views. Clickbait at its best. This is why the editor hates me. Among Us. I kind of like that, like, fourth wall breaking type stuff, especially when it comes to titles and thumbnails. I think that's like breaking the fourth wall type thing. I don't know, but I do like that stuff, and I like it when the editors play a part into the content. I mean, that's always fun. Still looking. I don't find anything. Delirious has a secret, and that could have been a nod, but I mean, it's probably nothing. Delirious commits arson. I mean, Ohmwrecker's been throwing a lot at him. I wouldn't be surprised if Ohmwrecker at one point said that Delirious committed arson. But no, that's probably nothing too. I'm really trying to find some stuff. I mean, if there was stuff to share, I would let you guys know, but we'll keep looking. Alright, yep, I'm not really seeing anything. Last one, we'll check out Nogla again. Alright, Deity Nogla, let's see if you have anything else. Minecraft makes us become way too edgy. I mean, you know, that edginess people have been commenting on. I mean, I showed you guys a comment, literally of someone not liking the edginess and them using certain words. So that could be a reference to all those people who don't like, you know, the darker humor, the more edgy type humor that the Vanoss crew uses sometimes in their videos. That could be something. Why I didn't play with the Vanoss crew, you know, it is what it is. They kind of use that title and thumbnail a lot, where like the Vanoss crew is splitting up, or why I don't play with the Vanoss gaming crew. No disrespect to them using that title or that thumbnail or anything like that. I mean, all these thumbnails are a work of art, they're amazing, and obviously they want people to click on the video and engage with the video. Is a good thing for them, you know, it gives them more views and stuff like that. I totally get that. But I do see a lot of these Vanoss gaming crew things that they use in the title. I mean, I do see that a lot. Here we go, we have the one that I covered in my video saying, wow, are they still playing Gmod? I wouldn't know. That one being the obvious call out to Minilad, and then Nogla hearting a bunch of comments of everyone talking about Craig and Minilad and yada yada yada. So Nogla knew what he was doing. Proof Terroriser and I are best of friends. With this screenshot right there, that's probably an obvious call out to like commentary channels that like to sit here and go over DMs or whatever's exposed, and they'll slap it on as like the thumbnail or whatever. That could be a good reference to that and make, you know, the video seem like, oh, does he talk about DMs? And then clicks on it and, oh, it's a gaming video. I should have known. Sometimes these guys are like really good at making you think one thing when you just read a title and a thumbnail, and we all do that. We all sit here and sometimes just stare at the thumbnail and title being like, do I want to click on that or do I not want to? And then there's other people, you know, sometimes me, where I'm like, oh, I don't even care what title and thumbnail says. I'm just gonna click. the end of the Vanoss gaming crew. You see what I mean? You know, there's a lot of these Vanoss gaming crew ending, splitting up, why I don't play with the Vanoss crew anymore, without any of them actually being serious videos and explaining if they don't play with the Vanoss crew, they would actually sit down in front of their camera or put gameplay while they just talk to the audience. One of those things that they want to do it. They want to catch the attention, they want people to click on it, they want the engagement, they want people, you know, come in, think something's wrong, and then, oh, it's a fun gaming video, and hopefully you get distracted by the wonderful gaming video. Vanoss forced me to play this at 6 a.m. with another DM screenshot of their DMs, or maybe it's all faked and stuff like that for the thumbnail, but it is the thumbnail. It's a very good reference, and I see another one right here too saying Vanoss made me play this game. These could be legit like DMs between them, or they're just staged for the thumbnail. But again, very reminiscent of like commentator videos where they will sit here and put the like DMs as the thumbnail. Nice on you, Nogla. See, I think Nogla does it the most. I like what Nogla does here. Vanoss Gaming has a dark secret that could be in reference to some shady stuff happening in the Vanoss crew, like Keemstar and Ohmwrecker speculated or claimed. That could be some shade, but you know, that's kind of stretching and really thinking about it there. Last video my editor edits. Goodbye, Chase. Again, another fourth wall break, you know, having the editor be part of the content and stuff like that. That is very sweet, and I really appreciate it. Not everyone will, but I do appreciate it. Jacksepticate tried to cancel us for this. A little interesting. I might have to click on that and watch that, because I have not watched that yet. It's probably a joke or a reference that I don't understand. And again, I am not seeing anything else. But yeah, guys, I think that will do it. There's just not a lot of videos with other shade, and that's why I thought it was important to upload this video of Nogla obviously throwing shade towards Minilad and that whole situation, and I thought that was very interesting. But after people commenting on this video, and me obviously reading the comments, because I do read the comments, so feel free to drop a comment, I wanted to be able to sit here and look into what you guys were saying. A lot of people were sitting here saying check out the thumbnails and the titles to these other videos from these other people and see all the other shade, and I honestly don't see a lot of shade. Maybe some references here and there, but that's just about it. And I do find it interesting. So don't get me wrong, I don't think this video is a waste at all. And it shows that I am sitting here taking a look at other people's content. But there are people that are sitting here commenting that I should actually watch some parts of the video, or several parts of several different videos, and see what they actually say. Sometimes they'll joke about something. I will try to cover that in a future video. There are some moments in some of the Vanoss crew's videos where they are literally joking about it, like talking about it and joking about it. Now, they don't flat out come out here and say Ohmwrecker or anything, but they joke about, you know, Twitter and how toxic it gets. And I will try to make a video at some point in the future about that. But thank you guys all for sitting here and watching the video. Feel free to go down in the description below and join the Discord. All my other social media links are down there as well, so feel free to follow me everywhere. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I will see you guys all next time. Peace.